this love and make me wanna go back, because it came from a time machine. Because of all the things we did to change our lives. I swear this loving is a throwback, because it came from a time machine. What up? Yeah, before we get into this, y'all need to hit that like. Y'all need to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to keep updates so y'all can hit that notification bell so y'all can always get a video from me. But this No Other Way TV. We got Wack 100 on Suge Knight ass. We got Larry Hoover is not a snitch, and 1090JAKE might have some money on his head. But without further ado, let's get into this video.
Okay. Follow the Queen, R_ANN_B. Follow the Queen at RNB, R_ANN_B. Also, my media team, Clubhouse TV, Ray Gives TV, Clubhouse Shenanigans, The Answer. Y'all want it first. Y'all want to know where it come from. That good old Clubhouse content. I got Ray J coming on later on Clubhouse to spill the beans some more. And I've been telling y'all all this punk shit about Suge, but y'all didn't want to believe me. Y'all didn't want to believe old Wack. Now the dudes is getting mad and they coming out letting it be known. I told y'all. Parquet butter, I told y'all about that. We told y'all about all kind of things. I told y'all why he got to 28. Because of those phones, and they was going to take his daddy and sister and niece to jail because of what he had them doing on them phones. I told y'all about all these things. Told y'all but no gun nails, a walkie-talkie. I told y'all the only reason why Suge doing 28 because he was scared to take a fade. I told y'all all these things, but y'all didn't want to believe old Wack 100. But the minute these dudes get mad, they want to tell y'all the truth. They like, oh, did you hear? Shout out to my man Tata, Dago, Emerald Hills. I see Reggie has unleashed him. Pay attention to Bomb first. I have convinced Reggie to hold a few things in hopes that Mr. Knight goes sits his ass down somewhere and leave this man alone. You know what we know. You know the things you've discussed with Mr. Wright. And you've already took some losses. Your attorney friend that you was telling us is your bottom. I ain't gonna say the word you was calling her because I respect her stepfather. Shout out to Tweet. She has sent a letter to your fiance Toy letting her know she will no longer be dealing with any of your legal matters. See, she was just being nice. She was just being nice to you. And you took that and served that like you did knock this young chick who's an attorney and you got some type of control of her and you guys are a thing. Now you done lost her. Reggie didn't expose personal things that I'm not going to say about uncles and mamas. Is getting crazy. Now, Reggie got that content over there and everybody going to say that's where Wack got that from about Pac, what happened in jail. He ready to press play. I'm telling him not to do it. Now, Ray J, on the other hand, he got Baby C Styles over there with him from 19th Street. Baby C Styles got them two dudes that you had them deals with, them two young men, and, you know, you was doing things with them you shouldn't have been doing with the fellatio side. I don't know if I said the word right or not. I think I did, maybe I didn't. But y'all know what I'm talking about. But right now, y'all about to hear a conversation that happened 3 hours ago with Wack 100 and James, what's his name? Highsmith. Is it James Highsmith? You sure? James Highsmith, the shooter who popped Larry Hoover at the high school. Yeah. We're going to let it rip. Like, subscribe. Let's get it going. I promise you guys I'm going to start working this page more. I've been busy doing things, doing that, doing this. 600 been out of pocket doing things, but we about to change the whole format of this. Again, subscribe, Put your notification bell on always. Bloggers, up and coming YouTubers, up and coming rappers. We are about to dedicate this whole page to a movement for you guys, to help you guys get off the ground. I'm going to use my light to put light on you. Flacco's going to join forces with me. I got a few other people I got to reach out to who I think won't have a problem. And we're going to help some of you guys catapult your careers. Maybe, you know, expedite you a year or two. You know, maybe we can get you there in 30 days or 90 days. But be ready to invest in yourself. In the meantime, between time, live conversation with Wack 100 and the brother that 1090 Jake said Larry Hoover snitched on when he shot him in 1968. TJ, we support, appreciate your support. Super chat, $49.99, appreciate it. So, here we go. I started to keep it to myself. R&B said the people need to hear it. I ain't never going against the queen. And let's let it rip. All right, so listen, let this be clear. I'm on the phone with some with individuals from Chicago, not just individuals, but one of the individuals that was involved in this shooting that happened with Larry Hoover, where people are running around with the narrative that Larry Hoover told on these individuals. So I'm gonna let the brother speak and tell me if there's some truth to that, no truth to that. My disposition is newspaper article is not looked at as legal documents, so I've been standing against it. So I'm gonna let the brother speak, let y'all know who he is. We all see the names that was posted on the internet about the shooters, and he gonna tell us what his facts of how this situation went, what they are. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, my name is James Smith. I was the shooter cause it's not alleged. I did do the shooting and I did serve time in prison. But it wasn't at the behest of Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover never told me. Matter of fact, it was over 100 people in the hallway, so there wasn't no way anybody knew I did it.
Now, I want to make that part clear. Out the gate, the shooter, Mr. James Highsmith, just said it was a bunch of people in the hallway. Larry Hoover never told on him. Let's keep it rolling.
They didn't need Larry Hoover to tell. First of all, and secondly, and more importantly, is that it wasn't the whole narrative that the newspaper had and a lot of people was repeating in a lot of books never did happen like that. Lil Longstreet wasn't with me, he was down the hallway. And nobody tell me to burn that van. Two girls came and told me that they was coming down there to jump on me, but I could have left, but I had a pistol, so I waited for it. And that's what happened.
Okay. He said the other individual that was named in the newspaper article, where they said he told James burn Larry Hoover, said that never happened. Dude was way down the hallway somewhere. He said two girls told him they called Larry and them to come jump on him. So instead of leaving, he had a pistol, so he waited on them to show up. And when they showed up, he got busy. Let's keep it going. Got you. So y'all had y'all personal issues, regardless of what it was. You was the shooter. It was a bunch of people in the hallway that probably gave description or probably knew who you was or saw whatever it was they saw. But with you fighting the case, Larry Hoover was never a name that cooperated against you, is what you're saying.
I'm saying that, plus, he couldn't have never cooperated with me because I already pleaded out. You know, and the paperwork is that Larry Hoover never made a statement, period.
Now, He further goes on to say, Larry Hoover never made a statement on him, period, and he pleaded out. Wasn't no statement there. Let's keep it rolling. Again, supporting what I thought happened, that with this whole newspaper article, they putting what they want to put in there. Remember, man, like, information to tear you down. They try to do it to me every day. If I wasn't a strong individual I was, I'd have been ran off the internet. But listen, my support system, my mental, it don't matter. Let's keep it rolling.
That's what your paperwork read. My paperwork wasn't no statement made by Larry Hoover, so it wasn't that no paperwork opinion. Got you. Got you. Now, another thing is, because I'm going to be real, brother, because this is like, this is dangerous waters for me, but I feel like I got a platform and I've done time before. So when I see things and hear things, especially when we speaking about somebody such as Mr. Hoover, who is who he is, who is a pillar, who is part of this foundation of what we call blackness, right? From where it came from, what it was, and what it is today. I use my platform to fight back. Now I get a lot of backlash because they say, "Yo, Wack, this Chicago business, a GD business, why you speaking on it?" I said, well, I'm speaking on it in defense of the brother, right? If I didn't speak on it and let people run amok with it, you know, ain't no telling how big the lie or the fire might grow. So I'm speaking to you because you are, I consider my triple OG, one of my elders, right? I'm pretty sure you had conversations with your people. Is there any issues with how I've been handling this situation? Actually, I'm not aware of anything, but I just appreciated that you were saying that if this happened over 57 years ago. Two young men. I was 18 and he was 18. We was caught up in the times and the events, and it wasn't no real animosity towards him and I because him and I grew up together. But the fact of the matter is that people are using things that happened that they wasn't born, they wasn't around, they didn't know anything about, and they had their own means and ideas, whatever their motives are, ulterior motives are, it still don't reach the fact that it's affecting true history, and it's affecting the fact that this man has spent over 52 years in prison, and if he ain't cracked before then, what made you think he cracked back then? Yep.
So what he's saying is this. Let's pay attention to Larry Hoover's character. If he ain't cracked in the last 52 years and told on a bunch of people to free himself out of prison, what makes you think he was cracked because he gonna snitch because he got shot, right? He's saying the man was known for standing on this gangster. Now, in his up-and-coming conversation, I'm going to ask him if he ran into Larry Hoover. What happened after the fact? Because it was 18 when this happened. I don't know. Larry Hoover didn't go to the penitentiary till 5-6 years later. He went to jail and got out. But he also ran into Larry Hoover in the penitentiary. So what we have established is that Larry Hoover's, the one that shot him, is saying Larry gave no statements. Larry did not tell on him. The other dude never told him to burn Larry. Two chicks let him know Larry was coming up to the school to jump him. He had a pistol, so he waited. 1968. Nigga James was strapped. You hear me? Y'all, I bet not hear none of this. Lil Durk started this gangster shit. Nigga. James was strapped in 68 at the high school, homie. Strapped. What? They finna come holler at me. I'm strapped. Probably had him a 32, 5.6 shot. You know what I'm saying? A little rust on it, a little tape on the handle, but he was ready. Let's keep it rolling.
It's a fact. He's been fighting for his right for 52 years. He's been a stand-up, strong, powerful young man that inspiration to a lot of people, including myself. So I'm telling this to say this, that to bury the man up, to build up crazy stuff, you understand? Black people, is our duty, because this man, our leaders was born. We didn't appoint our leaders. We're not going to allow no one else to appoint our leaders. He was born our leader. And what we have to do is we have to support it. And propaganda, they done took every one of our leaders, every one of our celebrities, and what they do is they destroy them. And we support it.
That's a fact.
So what we have to do is, as black men, and as brothers and sisters who have been in the struggle out here, have been struggling from the beginning, it don't make no difference with you a Stone, Disciple, Vice Lord, Blood, Crip, or whatever. We was all in the same boat. And the fact of the matter is, man, this man right here should be honored just for the fact that he survived this.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, he survived this. He done took a hit all the way around. I mean, losing, wasn't around for his mother's death, wasn't around for his brother's death, wasn't around to raise his children. And you gonna tell me that we as a people, I wouldn't give a damn what it is. He earns his space in history as one of the strongest brothers in Chicago.
Now, once again, shout out to Hip Hop Council, 1999 Super Chat. Shout out to my man TJ, 49.99 Super Chat. It's one more y'all out there. I missed you, but I'm going to find you. I'm going to give you a shout out. So now, he's pretty much saying Larry Hoover is commended, honored, and respected for his struggle and the things he's done for the city of Chicago and by